Magandang araw. Ako si Kuya Code. Today in this video, we're going to be covering the mutations of the string challenges for Hackerrank in Python. And the general explanation for the problem is that strings are immutable. So once you have a string, you are not able to reassign it like you would a list. So in the code, for example, if I have a string, string equals hello, and I wanted to go do string, the first index, which is the h, equals a v. If I wanted to do that, hit F5 to run it. It says string cannot support item assignment, and if this was a list like that, I believe I could do that, then nothing, you don't get the error, and you could just simply print out s, and then it would change the h to a v. So that's generally the idea behind strings and the fact that they are immutable. But here's how we can kind of get around that. So let me just get a longer string. So let's say we have a bunch of letters. And let's say we wanted to search for something in here to replace. We wouldn't be able to use the square brackets to just assign it. So what we'll do instead, let's make a variable. Let's say I'm searching for NOP, which is right here. And then from a couple of videos ago, I can use the find. So s.find, we can search for the search variable, which this gives you the index of where this starts inside of the actual string itself. So if I print that out, print find, that's going to give you 13 because the end starts at the 13th index. And then once we have that, what we can do is just print. We will take the entire string and we'll put our colon here and find. So the first thing is empty, which means start at the very beginning. And then the second one is find, which is the index of where this starts. So this basically refers to about there. You start at the very beginning and you go up until the index of the substring you're looking for. It's not going to include that, so we can do that, and then we can just add whatever we wanted to change. So let's just put nope instead of NOP. And then we can just add in the remainder. So we'll start at find this time, which is right here, but we do need to replace all of this, not just that. So, or sorry, we need to skip this because we already have this being included here. So what we'll do is find plus the length of search, and then colon, and leave this empty because this is going to go to the end. So rather than starting at find, which is where the n is, you're going to add the length of the search. So because search is NOP, the length of search is only 3. So that means that we're going to start at 3 past the start of this. So it's going to actually start here, and it's going to grab this. So basically the first section, this is going to grab that, and then we're going to put nope, and then this section is going to grab that. So if we print that, we will have, it was never closed. Now it's going to have the original string, but we mutated it with the characters that we changed. Of course, this returns a new string. You could technically take this, the original string, and reassign it. It basically copies it, I believe, and then just overwrites the existing one. And then we could just print out S like that. And it still does the same thing. So this works, but if we wanted to make a lot of changes, this would be really annoying to have to do this plus every single time. Of course, you could probably use a string format, but kind of the same idea. So what we're going to do instead, a different way, is we're going to make a list, turn this string into a list. And now, because it's a list, we can loop over it. So for I char, because each individual character of a string is a char, in enumerate over the list. the good thing about using enumerate rather than just saying range of the length would be that we have the index and we have every single character within, or every single, element inside the list itself. So if, let's say, char dot lower, this is going to check if the character in the string is lowercase or uppercase. We can do a EIOU, which is just going to get only lowercase vowels. So we're saying that if the character inside the string is lowercase, or sorry, it's going to convert it to lowercase, and it's going to check if that character exists also inside of here. Then what we can do is just the string, or sorry, the list. We're going to do get the index of that specific character, and then we're going to do char upper, so we're going to convert it to upper. And that's just going to basically go through every single one of these characters, convert it to upper, and also I think I need to do that. Gotta make sure that is properly spaced out. And now we can just print. You got to join all the characters in the list, in this list here. And then you're going to have a empty string, or have nothing between each individual character. So when you print this out, it's going to just print out the entire string. So now we have the entire string. It still includes the nope we had before, but A, E, I, O, and then U. Only the all of the vowels were changed to uppercase. So that's basically how we can just convert, how we can make changes to strings. And now for the problem itself. So in this one, it gives us the string, it gives us the index of the character you want to change, and it gives us the character itself. So we can just simply, we'll just do it like this here. So we'll make a temporary variable. It'll just be a list of the actual string, and then we can index it at the position. So we'll get the specific position that's being passed in for the list. And now because it's a list, we can actually just reassign it to the character. And then we can just simply return the list. But of course we need to change it back into a string, which we use join temp. So let's go ahead and run that. Okay, that worked. So the actually, let me just see what the thing is here. Right, so A, B, A, R, A, C, yeah, this A here was changed into a K. So that was the change, and we'll go ahead and submit that. All right, so that was pretty easy. All right, so that's it for this video, just a quick video. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe for more coding challenges. Please let me know if you have any comments or questions in the comment section down below. See you next time on Kuya Code. Paalam.